In today's video, the new product from Jony Ive, creator of the iPhone, changes lives. Want the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours? Subscribe and ring the bell. That's right, in this video we have got the brand new Red Nose Day Red Noses, which are designed by Jony Ive from Love From, and immediately you can see the Apple influence here. You can already see on here, you've got the little pull tabs that we've started seeing on a lot of Apple products, so that you don't have to cover the whole thing in plastic wrap, but you can still hygienically seal this bad boy. So we are going to do the little pull, and this is all basically paper. This thing is 95% biomaterials. That pulls straight off, so you get your little tab, and then when you open this up, this is the Red Nose. This is probably the most over-engineered Red Nose of all time. Now, comic relief is a thing that we've had here in the UK forever, basically since I've been a human. Every couple of years, a bunch of comedians get together. It's kind of hosted by this guy called Lenny Henry, who is a massive comedian from the city that I live in, Birmingham. And yeah, so every 2 years they also have a new Red Nose. So I'll throw some of the old versions on the display right now. But this one is by far the most interesting because this is Jony Ive's work. This is
created by Sir Jony Ive, designer of the iPhone and all things Apple.
Jony Apple Ive. The guy who created the iPhone, the original iMac, the beautiful colours that we had, and this is a very elegant design that's been made by his design firm Love From here in the UK for comic relief. All of the proceeds from these things go to charity, so feel free to jump online and buy them. They're on the UK Amazon site. I don't know if they're on the international ones. I wouldn't have thought so, so you may need to maybe even VPN into it or whatever you need to do in order to get your hands on these, but they are awesome. And when you open them up, you do have to open it all the way past halfway to begin with, because otherwise it springs back closed like this. But when you do, what you're going to get is this beautiful paper nose, and it's a lovely kind of sphere. It's a lovely little bit of paper engineering. It kind of reminds you of some of those lanterns that you get, that kind of thing. But the other cool thing is, because you've got this two plastic pieces, or bioplastic, whatever it's made of, with the little rubber bands, this is also what allows you to attach it to your face. So the elastic bands basically hold it on there, and it's really snug. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off at all, but it's also like quite an elegant way of doing it. It looks really cool. It gives you a real round nose. It's quite sustainable. So I think this is an absolute win. It's one of those designs that really makes you feel like satisfied and strangely like fascinated by the way that they've done it. So as you can see, when it folds itself up, you can see these two little pieces here. These are the elastic bands which run all the way through, and you can see from the top there, you can see that those bands run around. When you open it up, they stretch out, and that puts all the pressure on it to clip it closed and to pop it onto your finger or your nose or whatever else you're going to wear it on. So I mean, you can't dislike that, can you? That's just an elegant little piece of design, very beautifully done. Comes in this lovely little package as well. I couldn't be happier with these things. I think they're really cool. I think it does look a bit like when it goes in your pocket, it's a retainer or something, that kind of shape, and then that pops straight back in there. Admittedly, it doesn't hold itself shut once it's open, but if this is in your pocket, that's not going to come open because it's going to be held shut by your pocket. But beautiful little piece of work. If you want to get your hands on these, as I say, UK Amazon is the place to find them. It's a bit of iconic design from probably one of the most prolific designers that has changed the most about the way that we look at design and objects for a lot of people in the last, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. Incredible, and it's so nice that we've got a British icon producing this for Red Nose Day here in the UK, and also that being British at this point has actually made it easier to do a video about Apple stuff. Normally it's a right pain. So if you can support them, head over to comicrelief.com. There's also shop.comicrelief.com. They've got t-shirts, they've got the Red Noses, they've got a bunch of other stuff. It's a really good cause. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to know any more about these, let me know. Want the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours? Subscribe and ring the bell.